It's finally Friday and time for your FriYAY Fast Facts from Visit North Platte. Here with me today is Amanda Connick, who is the Group Tour and Convention Specialist here at Visit North Platte. So Amanda, you spend a lot of your winter going around marketing Lincoln County to various group tour marketplaces. Where have you been so far this winter?
So every year I attend the American Bus Association Marketplace, and that's every January. This year I've also attended Select Traveler and Heritage Club International, which are new to me this year, but also very good marketplaces to attend to bring more people to our area.
So why is it so important to entice these groups here to Lincoln County?
The economic impact that they provide for us, and it's not just the group tours, it's tourism in general, how much money they can bring into our economy, showing them all the wonderful things that we have to bring them back to spend their money, and then they can go home. But this is also something that saves locals money. The more money that the outsiders spend here, the less that we have to pay in property taxes to cover things like our police force, our fire department, our libraries, even some of our parks. Their money goes towards that as well, so it helps save us money too.
So you mentioned ABA, Select Travel, and Heritage.
Yes.
What types of groups are those? What types of groups are they bringing in to our community?
Sure, so ABA is bus groups, so it's a tour operator that they market what they're going to be doing, where they're going to be going, and then they just open it up to the public. For Heritage Club and Select Traveler, they are bank travelers. So it is their customers that they provide this for. So typically with the bankers, they would come maybe once every 5 years as their customer base changes. Bus groups could come annually. They could come multiple times every year if they wanted to, because they have it open to the public.
So you're now working on something called a FAM tour.
Yes.
What is a FAM tour and why are you doing it?
Sure, so a FAM tour is short for a familiarization tour. So what we do is we bring people to our area and we show them what we have in hopes that they will go home and bring a large group. So this is open to tour operators or those that are planning the bank tours. We can showcase all of the things that we have in a very small amount of time, and then hopefully they'll go home, they'll be impressed, and they'll want to bring an entire bus group of people back to our area.
And the ones that you invite to our area, you don't just choose them out of a hat. They are ones who are likely or have shown interest in coming our direction.
That's
right?
Exactly right. It's not an open invitation for everybody. They have to be specifically invited. They're only added to our invitation list if they have specifically said that they want to attend a FAM tour, or if North Platte is on their radar, or if they have said, you know, we pass by North Platte all the time, we just never have stopped. What do you have to offer? Those are the people that we invite every year, and we're hoping to keep it a consistent time of year, so even if we invite people this year and they're busy, they can already mark their calendars for future years.
Great. So have your group tour marketing efforts paid off? Who are you working
Yes.
with for this year?
Absolutely. So this past year, with the different marketplaces that I've went to, at ABA I had 13 set appointments. I had 6 impromptu appointments. 2 groups booked while I was there, which is nice. A lot of the times it's after you get home and you've met with everybody that they can kind of organize that, but we had 2 booked with me while we were there. I've had a lot of interest. We know of at least 3 groups that said that they will be in Nebraska. They will be in North Platte within the end of 2020. So that's within a 2-year time frame, which is huge. And there were about 6 of them that are very, very interested. At Select Traveler, I had 23 appointments, 15 of which asked to be on the FAM invitation list. We know of 1 that is for sure coming this year, and the rest had kind of put it on their radar for 2020. And then for Heritage Club, I had 20 appointments with different bankers, and 7 showed interest in the 2020 FAM tour. 1 said that they for sure would come. But as of right now, I have set up 11 bus tours just starting next week. I have my first big one, and then going through October. So that's just 11 that I've set up right now. And some of the ones I'm working with are the Exchange Bank. I have Denver History Tours. Legacy Tour actually has 2 just this year. We have Stagecoach, we have Tri-State Travel, a lot of different places throughout the entire nation, and they're coming to North Platte. Most of the time we try to entice them to stay overnight, because obviously the accommodations and the lodging are the biggest revenue source. But these are people that are going to multiple attractions with their buses full from anywhere from 35 to 56 people. They pay for everybody. And then you go and spend money at a restaurant and you're talking 12 to 15 bucks per person. Hotels, $100 per room. It adds up quickly.
It sounds like it. So while they're here, what types of things are they interested in, and what kind of services do you provide for them?
Sure. So our top attraction, I would say, would be the Golden Spike Tower. Railroad enthusiasts and those who don't know much about the railroad are all just intrigued with what that is and seeing how massive that is to the economy. So that would probably be our number one thing. When I go to marketplaces, everyone is interested with tanking. We haven't pushed enough of them to try it yet. However, that's part of our fam tour, is we're going to get them to do that and hopefully bring a group back to do that. And they love the history, the Wild West history, Buffalo Bills Ranch, the Lincoln County Historical Museum, even Greenbend Antique Town. They just love those different historical aspects. My goal with my job is to make it as easy as possible for people to come, especially large groups. Planning a tour for that many people to go smoothly, I can't imagine is simple for that tour operator. So if they can just tell me when they're coming, I can create the itinerary for them. If they tell me their time frame, I can get them booked at different locations. If they tell me their budget, I can fit that in there. If they tell me what kind of food they want to eat, or hotel accommodations, or things like that, whatever they need, I can help provide that for them. If they're just coming for overnight, I can send requests for quotes to different hotels and just send them all back to them in one form. One of the biggest things that we've started to do is if they go to multiple attractions, we allow that group to pay the Visitors Bureau, and then I disperse the money to the attractions so they don't have to write 15 checks while they're here. They just write one, and then we get the money to the attractions for them, just to help save just that little bit of time and energy for them. The easier, the better.
Yeah, which means probably repeat bookings from
Hopefully.
them. It seems
That's
like
the goal.
They're very interested in us, and
Yes.
it makes it easy. So Amanda Connick and her group tour and convention sales, which we haven't even talked about convention sales, that'll be the topic of another conversation, is a huge part of our team here at Visit North Platte, and we appreciate so much what she does. If you ever have any questions about what we do here at the Visitors Bureau, I encourage you just to give us a call at 532-4729, and we would be glad to kind of showcase what our office does, how important tourism is to our economy, and what we do to bring more tourists here to our area.